Hi, I'm Duncan Gunn and I am the founder of Build Build Build. Now, many of you have been asking about whether you need a building contract to enter into with a builder, or sometimes we call them a main contractor, to carry out either works to your own home, for instance, an extension or refurbishment, or even an outbuilding or a new home. The clear answer is yes. Absolutely, unequivocal, yes, whatever that contract is. Now, a contract is pretty well what they call in Latin quid pro quo, which is something for something, basically. You do a deal, they do some work, you pay them some money. That's a contract. However, if you get into trouble and are in a court of law, their word against your word doesn't work very well. So you want something written down. Now, there are some very simple contracts out there which you can use as a homeowner for some very small works, and you don't need a professional to administer those contracts necessarily. So there are some small works homeowner contracts out there. I believe the RIBA produces one. I'm not sure if the JCT do. Otherwise, you go into more professional contracts, which are still pretty simple, but you may need what's called a contract administrator to administer those contracts for you. The simplest one is a JCT, minor works contract. Now, JCT stands for Joint Contracts Tribunal, and they are a group of bodies together who have come together to agree a sensible contract between parties, a standard contract. It includes lawyers, people from the building industry, people from the design industry and the surveying industry. So what you might think of as the two sides of the contracts are coming together and have made an agreement. So the JCT contracts are pretty standard. That's what a lot of people will use. You can go further depending on the complexity of your project into intermediate, JCT intermediate contracts or JCT standard contracts. They're for larger, more complex projects. So a lot of you will probably come across the JCT minor works contract. But going back to that question, do I need a contract between me and my builder? Yes, yes, yes. It protects you both. If you have a builder who is saying you don't really need one, if you can, you must walk away from that. It will not bode well. So please, for both of your sakes, have a contract. I hope this helps. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.